Pocket full of boarding passes. I don't know what city I was in last, but I'm out here trying to make an impact. Same time, keep myself intact. To say, take it easy, ayy, like it's gym class. Tell me how I could, the slaves in the world before I die, trying to see us end that. So I move fast, Ramadan, move fast, out of mind. Who cares if I ever get a Grammy now? If my soul take L's, phenomenon. Still can't believe I get paid for this. As a kid, all I did was pray for this. Now I'm living on my dream. Craziest.
It's your boy Brian Cotton, keep pounding. Cam Newton imminently is going to sign a $100 million contract. Is Cam Newton worth it? That's the question of the day. It'll be the question of the whole offseason. The first time the Panthers lose a game this year, it'll be the question. Is he worth it? The first time he fumbles or throws an interception, whatever. You know, people, I think, and I'll give you this. Cam Newton is very brash. He's very borderline arrogant. I personally don't think he's an arrogant guy. I think he's a confident football player. He's confident in his abilities. He said so in an interview, basically saying that nobody has the size, arm strength, intangibles. That can all be debatable. Cam Newton brings it on himself sometimes. But I think that people just can't get over his college days, where there was some controversy when he was at Florida. There was controversy when he went to Auburn. People want him to give back his Heisman Trophy. All this stuff. People can't get over it. They won't get over it. Cam Newton is just going to have to, it's just going to be part of people's, why I hate Cam Newton. Very polarizing figure. When he got drafted, I was cautiously pessimistic. I held out hope that he would be good, but I didn't know if he was a one-year wonder at Auburn. But his first couple games completely just changed my mind. I've been supporting Cam Newton ever since. As a fan, he's my quarterback. And if you're a Panthers fan, he's going to be your quarterback for the next at least 6 seasons. This year plus the five-year extension. Is he worth the money? When you look at Ryan Tannehill, just signed an extension for $77 million for the Dolphins, Miami Dolphins. Never won a playoff game, never been to a playoff game. Had a nice season last year. If that kind of production, compare Ryan Tannehill, what he's done for the damn Dolphins compared to what Cam Newton's done for the damn Panthers. There's no comparison. Cam Newton deserves more money than Ryan Tannehill. Now, people can complain about last year. They didn't deserve to go to the playoffs. I don't want to hear it anymore. The Panthers did what they had to do. Whether it took 7 wins or 12 wins, they won the division. And Cam Newton at the end of last year, despite the bad ankle, despite the cracked ribs, despite the car accident, despite the broken back, was playing his best football the 3 out of the 4 games that he played during that win streak. And Derek Anderson helped him out by beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the previous week. Now, people point to Cam Newton's starting record as to why he doesn't deserve his extension. You know, I get so tired of that because the Panthers won 2 games. They couldn't advance. They couldn't get... It was almost a drinking game. Every time the Panthers get a first down, take a shot. And you wouldn't be drunk by the end of the game. That's how bad the Panthers were on offense the year before. They played 4 quarterbacks, I think. They started off the year with Matt Moore. Jimmy Clausen filled in, who's a bust. Brian St. Pierre started a game an NFL game that season. And I want to say there was another quarterback that started, but I don't even remember what the guy's name was. But, the Panthers were the laughingstock of the NFL. So if you want to count that against 6-10 against him, then go right for it. But Cam Newton made the Carolina Panthers relevant, even winning only 6 games. That's what franchise quarterbacks do. The Panthers were in disarray, had a brand new coach, no training camp, or no off-season. They had the training camp, but no off-season workouts. Nothing. Because of the lockout. Now, the next season, they took a little bit of a... They were a victim of Ryan Khalil guaranteeing a Super Bowl win. But we all knew that team was mediocre at best. And then the next season, give them a defense. Which I'm going to talk about that in a second. Got them a defense. Got them a little bit of a running game. And what happened? The Panthers won 12 games. And Cam Newton was a big part of it. About the defense. People always use... It's like it's Cam Newton's fault that he only had a dominant defense one season. And that was in 2013. When they were the number 2 defense in the league. I'm tired of people talking about defense. The Panthers' defense last year was a joke until they fixed that secondary. And then they started playing good again. He's only had a dominant defense one season. And people will say, well, that's the one season that they did good. You know what? It's hard. There was a game when he was a rookie where the Panthers were against the Lions and they scored 40 points and still lost. I mean, you can't hold that against Cam Newton. People do, though. So talk about the record. He's got a losing record so far. The last 2 seasons, last year was rough. I mean, there were so many things going against the Panthers. From the offensive line to Cam Newton's offseason ankle surgery to preseason broken ribs to brand new wide receivers. And these wide receivers beside Kelvin Benjamin, they couldn't get open, mind you. And that's not Cam Newton's fault that they couldn't get open. Yes, Cam Newton can miss some throws. Cam Newton has not arrived yet, I don't think. He's shown flashes. But I think now's the time for Cam Newton to arrive. He's going to be healthy. God forbid he gets hurt in the preseason. Again, he's going to be healthy. He's going into a season healthy. He's got Kelvin Benjamin 1 year with him. Their chemistry, Benjamin's got to get his hamstring together. But he's got a year with Kelvin Benjamin. Devin Funchess on the other side. And then you've got Ted Ginn coming back. You've got Stephen Hill. A lot of people don't like him. But you know what? If he can get his drops together, he's got the size and the speed to be a dominant slot receiver. If he can if he can work on his hands, which I think Ricky Proehl is the best coach for him. Ricky Proehl, I think, is one of the best wide receiver coaches in this entire league. Cam Newton is worth the money. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm not going to sit here and talk about numbers like some of these other people do. These fantasy football, people that take fantasy football to real life. Cam Newton is worth the money. He's going to be the Panthers franchise quarterback. The Panthers have never had a franchise quarterback. Jake Delhomme was close, but he was not a franchise quarterback. Cam Newton is. And you don't let these guys walk. It took the Panthers 17 seasons to get him. A franchise guy. And you don't let those guys walk. For that alone, it's worth the money. That's the market for these quarterbacks now. That's not Cam Newton's fault. Blame the NFL. Blame the rules. But Cam Newton's going to be worth the money. I guarantee you he'll be worth the money. I'm excited for the season. I have some more videos later on. But you know what? I just gotta stick up for my boy Cam Newton. Glad to have you aboard. Glad that he's our quarterback. I'm excited to see his career continue to grow. I'm excited to see him come into a season where he's healthy. He's got The offensive line will be average, but average is better than below average. Horrid what it was at some points last season. So, I'm excited for Cam Newton to be here for the next 6 seasons. Panthers fans, just keep pounding. Don't discredit this. Don't look at the numbers of the contract necessarily. That's the market for these guys. That's what they're going to make. So, anyway, keep pounding. I'm looking forward to the season. I'll have more videos later. Y'all have a good night.